up, y'all? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you all having a great weekend and the start of your weekend. I myself having a great weekend. And today is my Sunday. Go back to work tomorrow. But hey, I got some things done today. I did some food shopping and I cooked my dinner and I ate my dinner and I just relaxed, took a little nappy nap. And I'm good. I'm about to give y'all a little review of Harlem Season 3, the series finale for now, because we don't even know what's going to come back. And then a spinoff of the Family Business that was on BET Plus. It's called Family Business New Orleans, and I watched Family Business all the seasons, so I caught up. I can't wait for the next season to come out if it's coming out, and then this is a spinoff of it. So keep our feet wet until the main one come back on. And listen, y'all know I like to review shows that a lot of people don't review because it's easy to review the same shows that everybody else review, but stuff that I'm interested in, it comes out with my reviews. Hey, listen, how y'all doing? Come in, say welcome, say hello. Hey, Mizzies, how y'all doing? Welcome, Mizzies. All right, hold on, let me get on. Y'all see the thumbnail? There's 2 shows we're going to talk about. People in the replay game, welcome. Appreciate the replay. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, comment down below. Let me know how you feel. And share me out. Now, hold on. Hey, shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful like diamond in the sky. Listen, I get my hair cut next week because I got to feel fresh for next week. Friday, my birthday, But so right for till this now, this is what you'll get. Hey, y'all wonder what I'm drinking? I'm drinking Pepsi. Pepsi up in here. Hold on. Let's get the show's update, give people a chance to come in, and then we start the program. I like to waste your time. All right, The Traders Season 3. Listen, y'all will get my next set of review after episode 9. So I'll wait for the next 2 episodes, then I get my next review. And if you have not seen my last 2 reviews of it, episode 1 to 3 and then 4 to 6, please go to my YouTube channel and go to the Traders and everything, and you can click on the videos and watch them. It's mostly audio or audio. There's no visual of me seeing me talking about it. It's audio because it's easier to do it that way. And y'all can just listen to it while y'all just do some cleaning and get things done or whatever, and make your comments down below. But the last episode, I'm so happy they did with the person is gone. But let's see how the rest of the season goes. All right. Ready to Love. If you're watching me, make sure you follow me on Discord after this, because I will get on Discord and we will be watching Ready to Love. The next season is in Philly this year. I think it's premieres right now. So hopefully by the time I finish this live, it will be on the website. Praise. If it's not, then we just probably have to wait till tomorrow and watch it. If not, then we just watch a movie tonight after this live. Whoever's around, you're not around, then I'll just continue what I'm doing for the rest of the night. But I know it's a Friday night, but still, this is one of the days I can really do my lives. I'm ready to love. I'm ready to see what they're giving us. And hopefully it's some content enough for us to talk about and discuss. All right, Real Housewife of Atlanta. So on Bravo, it premieres March 9th, and I will watch the season and give you a review of it. Excuse me. Beyond the Gate is a all-black cast soap, and we will watch it, and I will want to do like a panel style review of it. So if you're interested in doing it to me, do it with me, just hit me up on my socials, on my Discord, my Instagram, my Twitter. Hey, follow me there. Love is Blind Season 8. It starts next week. And I'm not sure I'm going to review it yet, but I'm just going to watch it and just watch it. I don't care. I know it's going to be some antics, some shows, stuff has already been saying about the season already, about the people and theatrics. I just want to see what kind of figure theatrics these people are going to give us this time and what kind of controversial issues we will get this time compared to last season. The big controversial issue of season 7 was Tyler, baby scandal, stuff like that. But Survivor season 48 is on CBS. It starts February 26th. It'll be a watch along, no review. And The Amazing Race season 37. How many of y'all watched The Amazing Race? I'll be watching it. I only start watching it the last 2 or 3 seasons. I definitely saw season 36 and season 35. I think I saw season 34. But anything past before that, season 34, I don't remember. It will be a watch along. It starts March 5th at CBS as well and Paramount Plus. Family Business New Orleans, we're going to talk about that today. It's a watch along and review. And then Beauty and the Black Part 2 starts March 6th, and we will continue review of the second part of season 1 of Beauty and the Black. Any other couple shows and news stories that's coming out, I'll put on my list of reviews, and let's get into it. So we're going to do Harlem first, since that was the shortest season. And I'm kind of upset it's a short season. And it was a great show. Don't get me wrong. The show was good. And the fact they rushed this last season with only 6 episodes after having us waiting for so long. And, forget that. If you missed my live yesterday, this is the link to my live. Here you go. Yeah, it was a short season, 6 episodes. And I was like, when I saw it was 6 episodes and it was the series finale, and I said, oh, so another good all-black cast or black show is getting canned, again, shoved to the side, and you rushed the season for no apparent reason. I don't know what's the reason I rushed it. They could at least give us at least 2 more episodes or at least 4 more episodes if you're going to make this the last season. And whatnot. And the storyline was good enough for it to continue to evolve. I like how Harlem did it progressed the storyline and the growth journeys of each of these characters, and not just one character and everybody get shafted. Some people got more shine than others, but still, it still gave us enough materials that each one of them can continue their storyline in future seasons. They could at least give us at least 2 more seasons. It have enough to at least give me 2 more seasons. And I'm going to say some things that was shown on this that they could have fleshed out or they could have had done differently, and I'll explain what I feel like in when I do a review. But how many of y'all watched this show? Because I think I remember I talked about the last 2 seasons. It's just that it wasn't like a weekly thing. I just did like a general overview of the season. But let's get into it. All right. So Harlem's fitting around, it's centered around Harlem, where I live at. And, I live in New York. I live around the Harlem area. So it's great. It's great. It's not like how it used to be in the Pack of the Pack, because, it's gentrification, everything. But, it's still great, the essence and stuff like that of Harlem. And it's featuring 4 ladies, Quinn, Camille, Angie, and Ty, and they support each other in each endeavors in their lives, and love, relationships, friendship in the setting of Harlem, and how do they band together and support each other and love each other. I like how these group of ladies support each other throughout the whole series, even though they may have their little differences and stuff like that, but it's still love. It was never really a point when they really had like a big issues and nobody talking to each other. They may have their moments, but they always get back around and supporting and loving each other. So I love it. And like I said, the story arc for each one of these ladies, it just grew and whatnot. So let's get into it. So season 3, episodes 1 to 6. So I'm going to review all the 6 episodes. So Ian and Camille, because y'all know in the last season when Camille was found out that she did not, she was probably wasn't able to carry a child or be pregnant because she had a 5% chance, 5% or less chance of becoming pregnant. So she took that reality because Ian and Camille wanted to build a family, and Ian wanted want a family. That's she was younger for it, and that's what she wanted to. But when she found that news, she kind of like realized that maybe that's not her future, and she probably cannot strong him along, knowing that that's what he wants, and she may was able, and she not gonna be able to carry or at least get pregnant. So the low percentage chance. Not necessarily means that she couldn't get it, because sometimes stuff happens when you get news from a doctor saying you got a low percent chance. Sometimes the ladies end up getting pregnant and carry full term and having a baby. So it's like you never know, but at the same time, that reality is still there. So she ended up breaking up with him in the last season, and it was kind of sad because the first season, they told us that they was not together, and they was together. They supposed to be married, whatever at this time. But I think he had an opportunity, and she didn't want to step away from his opportunity, and she didn't want to move with him wherever he was at. So they kind of like split, and then they came back, and the feelings fell for each other. And I guess I forgot what led them to break up. Oh no, they was not together, and they were talking and kindling, but he had a fiance at the time. But while he had a fiance, is him and Camille was still exploring the unresolved feelings that they had for each other before he left, and it kept quick back up. So the end of season 1, his wedding or something like that he was supposed to get with his fiance ended because the fiance caught Ian and Camille kissing on the steps. And since that happened, that was a whole tumultuous thing. So Ian and Camille started becoming an item. But at the same time, Camille was entertaining somebody else named Jameson and everything else. But Ian and Camille always came together. Ian is Megan Good character right there. That's Camille. No, Ian is Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry from P-Valley. And Tyler Perry from he was also on Haves or Have Nots. And y'all probably see him in other movies or shows like that. But and that's that. So the end of season 2, she broke it up with him and everything. So this season 3, they started up the season of them having like arrangement of friends with benefits kind of thing. So he comes around, they be smashing, they have sex. That's it. That's what most of they doing. They were smashing, having sex, and everything. But when you start doing it for numerous times and often after you finish, start resurfing again, and she just started getting withdrawals. Like, oh, how you just gonna you supposed to meet together, you supposed to do this and do that, and you just not answering. So, and she also writing a book because I think at this time she stated that she don't want to continue teaching at the Columbia, even though she's supposed to be getting close to tenure. But the person, Dr. Pruitt, that's Whoopi Goldberg's character, she was like, "Oh, the Camille is ready for tenure." So it made Camille to perspective to say, "Damn, she might not get tenure. There's a lot going on." So she took upon herself like think she gonna step out, and then Dr. Pruitt realized that she made a mistake, and she realized, no, you still was a tenure. But at the same time, Camille's like, you know what? I'm still stuck into my decision that I want to write this book. I want to do other things. So that's what it is. And she knows she was teaching anthropology, And so they're freaking Ian and Camille. And then at the same time, he was seeing other people. But it was kind of hard for her to like realize that he's seen other people and stuff because she's hitting him up and whatnot. She would get withdrawals to the point that she was going so far that she took a picture of her little kitty box, said click, 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 and they sent it to him. And all he did was a thumbs up. And she was like, what? I said, and she's like, oh my, or after she sent it, she regretted. She said, oh my God, why did I send that? Why did I send that to him for, please? Why I said that? But he only thumbs up the picture. And I said, see, I said, oh, child, girl. Nat come in about to spiral out of control. And whatnot. So she met up with Dr. Pruitt, the Whoopi's Global character. And Dr. Pruitt say, yes, I made a mistake. You do deserve tenure. But she said, no, I'm going to continue on with my path. So, but she also want to forward from Dr. Pruitt for her book. And she said, okay, just write the book. Let me see it. And then I'll write the forward for you. And I said, good. I said, nice. I said, you know what? I said, come here. You really was smart. But I don't know. Maybe she didn't want to teach anymore. But I said, lady, you can still keep your tenure and still write the book on the side. You never know. You need multiple streams of income, girl. Around Harlem, I know there's days you got to pay your rent and stuff like that. So you might want to keep those streams of income. I mean, I know she got the advance for writing a book. But still, it was not going on. So Quinn is fitting a client. Quinn is Grace Breyer character, Booba Kitty for Empire, Grace Breyer. It's so crazy how she's so vast different from that character and this character. But, good acting skills where you can showcase the different characters at different range and depth. And she was fitting the character named Lala. And, Quinn had this thing where we're exploring herself and finding herself, because sometimes she gets to a point that she like future thinking and think that more could be in it with it, and then think that something could come out of it. But, something always shoots hitting always something is stopping the growth or the pathway that she visioned of the current person she's dealing with. And also also finding herself, because when she was first starting with her, she was a businesswoman, she was dating, and it was an up and down kind of thing. I mean, one time she was dating, Arnaz for one of, what is it? I remember Arnaz. It's like that. And I think he was a dancer, so like that. They had a good time, but at the same time, she was freaking out about being with him, and I guess there was something going on with that. I forgot. And then she also explored dating a woman, and because she thinks she was maybe that. And I said, I don't think, maybe she was curious, exploring, and she trying to find who she is, right? And I know she broke up with the lady person she was dealing with, but Quinn always had this thing that she needs to find herself. So I guess she in this point that in the stage of love with herself, being who she is, grounded with her and her individual life and to choices, and not rushes to things like she usually does before. And focus her identity to other people. I said she needed to be grounded. So that's what she's trying to do this now. So she was with Leda fitting her. And Leda, her client, was like, you know what? I'm going to invite her to a little event. You come to an event and come to the event and you can find your little Danny. Not this down the day like the grown up like your Zeddy. And that was. So it's called a leftover party. So I guess people that she probably, the girl she used to deal with or know, leftover party, they came around and you meet. So Ty's right here, this Ty. She like women. She's a lesbian character of the group. And she got a compliment for a group app, P. Because I think she created P's for like a queer space for LGBTQ community to find love and dating in the world. So it was a great app. Eva is Gail Bean. She plays I forgot her name, but she's in she's in P Valley as well. And Eva telling Ty she believes she could get the final sign off, and for the app, you just gotta showcase it and nail it to the park. Cause they really interested, they invested, and what's that? So she just invite Ty to drinks, And I think it was a little flirtation going on, picking up Ty. But Ty, at this point, she trying to be celibate because we remember Ty last season. Ty was like this free spirit person. We couldn't find out she was married, even though we didn't know she was married. She was finding out she broke up with the fiance, the person she was dealing with, the male guy. And I guess it was the reason why they got married. I forgot the reason why they got married. I guess it was some point that she had to, I guess, show face with the family. And it probably was some probably financial reasons at that time while they was got together. So she broke it up with the guy, ended the marriage, and continue on. But we couldn't find out last season she was so much like smashing people and doing what doing. She found out she got herself caught by having sex with the daughter and the mother, and not knowing that. So she smashed both the mother and daughter, and it was like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. So she got cut off from them. So she trying to be celibate and not freaking go that route and slow down. But when your celibacy is like you chosen to do so, you choosing to do so, and I think she was using that as a hard stop to not further along doing what she wanted to do when she got a desire to do so. But I said it's the way you control yourself and still go on exploring dates and being with females and everything. You could take your time, but still not limit yourself. So that's that. And so Angie, Matt, and Mike could talk about a wedding. And Angie might talk about plans, wedding plans, when they want to have the venue and this, when they're going to have the date and whatnot. And it was crazy because Ange, I like Ange's storyline too because she started off at like if you ever watch Girlfriends, my girlfriends, they're still thinking that, that. She was like the Lynn of the group, where at first season she was staying on Quinn's couch, not really doing much, spending Quinn's money and everything. But at the same time, she had aspiration of being like theater and acting and singing. That was her goal, her passion. So she at first asked, much she was like a freeloader of Quinn and staying on Quinn's couch and everything. She ain't going on dates and doing things and being reckless a little bit sometimes. Her Quinn had this little back and forth going on. Because Quinn said, "What you doing? What's us not whatnot?" And sisterly stuff kind of thing going on. But so it's that. So from that, and then like she's progressing into finding her acting role and doing this, and she was about to get a break. That kind of ended, and then she tried to find herself again, and then she ended up getting with this guy named Mike, and like she moved out of Quinn house finally, and this Mike was like this good. So we thought we're gonna get to in a minute. Was this good guy? He likes Ange, want to be with her. He liked her energy, who she is. They was freaking, and she was loving it. And that's what it was. So I said, okay, this is a nice good guy. Finally, Ange got a break. She could get the man. She could get her career back going because she still had aspirations. She still was trying to work and stuff like that. And I had like Ange's character because she was free spirit. She just life, full of life, and I love it. The energy. It's beautiful too. The nice, she little nice afros and stuff like that, and her melanin chocolate. That's Ange Caps, Angie, love it. And they freaking around, freaking thinking her fiance, they had sex and everything, but they agreed to look at venues because she wants something big, grandiose kind of venue, and he wants the small, intimate settings because he's explained later why he wanted, but we get to that in a minute. But she want the big thing, and I feel the same way. I say I don't want a big wedding. If I ever decide to get married, I want like a small, intimate kind of thing. Not because I don't have family members, because I do have family members that won't show up and stuff like that. But I don't want something so big. I just want something more intimate. It makes feel like, and And we could be a medium size, but something big, nah. I don't really want that. So Quinn and Ty talk. Quintai and Camille talk. And Camille's like, F this and this is that, and I ain't had no dick in the way, and I ain't get no D this and D that, and I sent him a message, and he didn't respond back to me, and whatnot. It was a lot going on, because Camille was like in the withdrawals. She was like, listen, I ain't had nothing for a while, and he just freaking flaking on me. I said, Camille, you might got some jump on, can you call somebody else? Like, but you gotta be with Ian, but whatever. And so she said the voicemails, and she crashing out on the voicemail, and like everything. It was a lot going on, because he responded back to some way, shape, or form. They say, I was dating other people, so I don't know why you going off like this and whatnot. And then she started going off. She's like, who you think you're talking to on the phone like that? Because and she was going, she crashing out. She was crashing out. I said, damn, come here, you really like that dick, huh? I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you might have that one little thing and stuff like that, or that girl that it was so much, and the sex was great and everything, and then all of a sudden it's like slowed down, and then you start wondering what's going on, and you really want it and wants it, and yes. So I might hit the person up more often and whenever, sending sexy pictures and stuff like that, so you get to respond. And even though the reality is that you're not really freaking like exclusive, but it's like you want it and you want it now. So while they talking, we saw Ian with Portia. Now Portia is Logan Brown, and y'all know her. It's my first time seeing her when she was on Hit the Floor. That used to be my show. Hit the Floor. That was on, I think, BT, something like that. It's on Amazon right now if you want to watch it. I think it's on BET Plus as well. It's on BET Plus as well. And she was Yelena. I think Yelena on that show. I think I got her name wrong, but whatever. And she was a mean prick on that show. She was the dance captain, and then she had this little rivalry going on with the new girl and Asha on the show. Yeah, watch Hit the Floor. The first 3 seasons was good. I think the first 2 or 3 seasons was good. The 4th season, I guess it kind of went different direction. It just kind of fell off. But it's still, all 4 seasons was good. I enjoyed it. But definitely the first 3 seasons you watch. And so Portia and Ian, I guess they used to know Portia back in the day, and it was good friends, grow up, and I guess they don't good. The ladies group don't like Portia for whatever reason. They just don't talk to her like that, but I don't know why. But Portia and Ian started dating. They kissed it, and that's why Camille was upset. She saw that, and then that's what she texts freaking Ian. Like that. So Quinn is at the leftover party that Lala threw her client, and she's mingling. Ange was there and whatnot, because Ange has been like freaking dicking her man, her fiance. She hasn't been with the girl group like that. Not the girl group, the ladies like that. And so she came to the event. And Quinn is her normal self. And we saw Seth. Now, if y'all watch Queen Sugar, that was one of my good shows too. It was a great show, but that show was really emotional heavy. Because I used to review the show, but then I stopped reviewing it because I said, damn, it was too emotional for me to review the show and keep going. I watched it, but it was a lot. So he was Ralph Angel on that show. Nice Kofi. I think Kofi Sobi. I think that's his name. And nice chocolate man. Sexy, nice man, chocolate man. And that's who Quinn was talking to. So Quinn said, listen, I just want to have a good time. I just have a little whoop-de-whoop, fun. I don't want to seriously, no strings attached, fun. And that's the same thing he wants. So I said, since they had a goals alignment and like the same kind of dude, they just wanted to do what they do. We going around here and no judgment. But when you start doing it more often, you start catching feelings. So whatever. So Eva and Ty talk, and they made up. Ty got the deal. So even so, you got the deal, whatever. So it's great, it's fun, and they start flirting because at first it's like they say when they was interacting and Gail was inviting her to the drinks, it was with the team, so the team was gonna be there, and it was like, and you see some tension, that little flirtation, sexual tension, but you kind of feel like you was reading it too long. But now the flirtation was in forefront. You can really tell they really like each other. And Ty let even know, so listen, I know you like me and everything, but I could be one. I could have some. She tell her friend some of her red flags, and she could be rash, she could be abrasive, she could this, that, and she trying to not go that route. So that's what she practiced the celibacy to try to cut off the way she used to be. But like I said, that's not the glue, that's not the remedy to fix the situation. It's just you got to control and have a different mindset. And that's what Eva was telling her. You got to have a different mindset when you handle things and everything, and then things will be better. It's not define you, but whatever. So she talking about messiness and everything. I said, good through, should be upfront and let Eva know. I said, this is what you're walking into dealing with me, but Ty tried to change. She trying to change, so she won't go back to that road before because she likes Eva like that. So Camille went to Ian. Bang, bang, bang. Open this door. I need to talk to you right now. I need to talk to you. Boom, 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 boom. Right? And she banging on the door like she's a po-po. I said, girl, why you claiming banging on the door like you're a po-po? Like, why you banging this door like that? And him and Camille talk, Camille and Ian talk. And this when Ian told Camille that he been exclusive now with Portia. And I said, oh, because, at one point, you were saying you just like the freaking dick and you seen other people. Now, since when that's friends other people make you so exclusive with one person all the time? And he want to start with life with Portia. He's done with Camille because Portia and him have the same alignment because, he wanted to start a family. He wants this and wants that. And, Camille didn't want that. But I said Camille broke up with him because she found out devastating news that she was able to get pregnant because she had a 5% chance of being pregnant and carrying. So she just like, I know what you want and I don't want to stand in your way. But now because of that, he moved on with Portia and whatnot. So it was something. I mean, maybe he should have told her before she begged him on the door and said, listen, I'm starting to get exclusive with someone and whatnot. But that's not the end of their relationship. That's not the end of their friendship with all that like that. So after Quinn and Steph had their little freaking dickens fun time, Steph realized his suit is missing. I guess the stylist that he had didn't come through. Carla, who was B. Simone character. And I said, oh, so we're going to have her? Why her? So Carla forgot her suit, didn't come through. The sister supposed to have a suit stylist for his little show. So he was in a bind. But Quinn said, you know what? I have you. I get you. Just come here, get you styled up and whatnot. So she styled him up really greatly. He was on his carpet and they said, oh my gosh, what's going on? Who styled you? And he gave a shout out to Quinn. So now Quinn started, her phone blowed up. Bling, 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 bling. And she said, go on down, Quinn. Quinn said, oh my God, my phone is blowing out because, Steph will shout me out and I'm becoming a new hot stylist. And it was great. So ladies out in the club, they're having a good time. And when they talking, and then we're gonna find out Camille start throwing up. See, they went to the doctor. They went to the doctor, and kind of find out Camille is pregnant. Now, when they ended the end of season 2, they ended with a cliffhanger because we wanted to find out who was pregnant. They said, "Congratulations, you're pregnant," and they all ladies like that. So it's like, who could it be? It could be Ange, because Ange is freaking thinking with her fiance. Quinn at the time, she was messing with someone. I know she was with a lady, but she also was messing with a guy at the same time. And then he had Camille. I mean, she did have sex with Ian, but she also was messing with little Jameson. And Time had female, so she wasn't getting pregnant. But every now and then she could probably just, you never know. So they left it there to show who could be it, and had the fans speculating who could be pregnant. So then we come now, we find out who actually is pregnant, which is Camille. Camille was the one that the doctor was telling that news to. And I said, oh, snap. And it's like, I like how they did that because, sometimes people who get devastating news, like they may not be able to have children, they may not create children, they may not have this. Something that you want, you may not be able to get. So it probably alter your perception of reality. They change and you might get upset a little bit, and you have to make different plans. You might have a plan set for one way, and then something happened, and you can't get that. Now you have to derail your plan. So that's she broke up with the person that she really loved because he wanted something, and she didn't want to step in his way because he's like she don't want to feel like he resented her because she was able to get him a child or whatever, the baby that he wanted. And maybe at some point she felt like she may like to be a good mother, or probably wouldn't be a mother or want to raise a child because she realized, what, maybe motherhood is not good for me for right now, and I can't. So I guess it was best for us not to be together because I'm not sure if I really want to be a mom. All that stuff was happening because, she got the news and stuff like that. So it kind of altered her perception of reality. But now she realized she is pregnant. Now she got to alter her mindset again back to, oh my gosh, I was so prepared of not having this child, having a baby and moving on my life and doing things. But now I got to figure out what's going to do. So Camille figured out because she realized she was like, she got to do this on her own. But I say, you're not alone, girl. You have a community. And that's what people realize that when you have a child, you should have a community. Not just your within the immediate family. You be close friends, other people, like someone who can help you raise your child because it takes a community to raise a child. And I mean, that's what you supposed to be in the back of the days. But now I don't know what's happening. Like communities are non-existent now. But so she was 3 months at the time, 12 weeks. She said was 3 months pregnant, and she didn't realize that. And I like how they do that because it gives people some hope. Because sometimes when you get devastating news, you might defy reality. You might defy the news that you got. So sometimes it's like, I don't care what happened, I'm gonna take that chance. And sometimes people say, you know what? I accept the reality. And some people say, listen, if it happened, it happened. So at this moment, maybe she wasn't thinking about it, and it happened for her because I guess God has a plan for her that you know what, you will get pregnant. And sometimes people may have medical threats and everything, and they say, no, I'm going to have this baby. It was meant for me to be pregnant. If it wasn't meant for me, I would not have it. But at the same time, she was like, listen, I don't have no man close to me, and it's that. I don't know. And I just transitioned to jobs. I just gave up my tenure for Columbia. I'm writing this book of it. So now it's a lot going on in her mind. And now she got to think about the options. Whether she want to do termination or she want to give birth. She could do adoption, whatever. But it's what she want to do. But they had to let her know, if you decide to do the A route, was a termination, and then your statistics of getting pregnant is still the same. It doesn't go away. You will still have that 5% chance of having a baby. It's still low. So just because you get pregnant now doesn't mean that you could get pregnant right away again if you get termination. It's like that. So she had to think about that when her decision of if she want to go that route. So Ange got her little role as Dina, the Girls Trip musical. And the movie Girls Trip, I think they're gonna make a Girls Trip too. I believe so. I don't know when they're gonna happen, but I believe it was in the talks of doing a Girls Trip too. The first Girls Trip was fun. It was funny. I had enjoyed myself. I went to movie theater to see it, and it was fun and a good time. Queen Latifah and Tiffany Haddish, then Jada Pinkett, and then I think somebody else. I forgot the other person. And it was funny to me. I enjoyed myself in the movie. And she gonna play Dina in a musical. And one of her biggest number is substance in my booty. Not the word, the D word, but I have to say a different word. So substance in my booty, and that's a big musical hit, even though it's the whole show is a musical. And I said, okay, it's made up. I don't think it's a real actual musical of the Girls Trip, but it's made up. So Camille and Ian talk, and she sent the sonogram to him, but they had to talk face to face. She sent the sonogram to his picture, and they had to talk. And I said, yes, you're damn right, you got to talk because this is ridiculous. So they have a checkup. Ian and Camille have a healthy baby. Oh, well, hold on. Listen. Oh, yeah. They got a healthy baby. I said, very healthy. And it's going to be a baby girl. I said, oh, man, the little baby, precious little girl. Oh, so cute. So cute. So cute. So Eva and Ty spending time together. And Ty's dad. Ty likes Eva being there. Because normally she would that's after we done, go out, get up and get out. But they love spending time together. And they talk about moving in, and she gets to the top drawer or something like that. And because normally she was like I said, normally she would tell the ladies get out or whatever, and not staying together. But now with Eva, it's a different energy. When you get that person that you want to change your usual habits, hitting and dashing, but now you want to hit it and stay in the bed. But I don't think they really having full blown sex yet. But I think at this point she's still in the celibate stage with Eva or whatnot. By this point, no. I think she broke up. I think she ended the celibacy stage. It's actually done to do in her office because it's spread ego and stuff like that. So like I said, at that point, she ended the celibacy stage with her date and continue on full blown with Eva. And they like each other. And it's like, oh, cute. They started to fall for each other. No, Ty, you trying to stop this relationship? So Angie, this is about the time Angie started having a big break of the Girls Trip musical. It's like something hot like this time, and people started realize, you know what, this might be a big thing. So then Mike is starting giving her the thing. He said, I thought you want to be serious. I don't want to make you feel like it's a joke. Have substance in my booty. You think that would be a great song choice because people gonna laugh at you and stuff like that. This way he started being a little shifty. Hey, Jada Boo. Hey. This is when he started being a little shifty with his stance with Angie. Because now he's trying to say, dang, yes, I understand. At one point, you could say, yes, maybe he will understand that maybe the musical and some acts may not be great for you because sometimes when you take a role, people tend to criticize you based on that role that you take on and maybe feel like that's your persona. That's your persona. It was, for example, Michael Eaton character in the freaking Cutter Girls. I don't know how many roles he done. That's the role that people really can't get over what he did, even though it was a fictional character. People still get him flack of that thing. Because maybe when we first saw that movie and he did that, we was so stunned. I was so shocked when that happened. Y'all know that scene. And I go revisit that scene. Y'all remember that scene if y'all watch Color Girls. And that was a great movie too, by the way, by Tyler Perry. Just like that. And other people who produced the movie. And so I say you get defined by your role sometimes. And some people criticize that this is his role. People do your jokes, your joke character, or whatnot. So it could be finical. It could go one way, it could go another way. So you never know. But at the same time, I was like, listen, if this is a hot thing, let her do it. If that's what the song, and that's what Tiffany Haddish character was your free spirited, and she talked about having a fun time girl. So partying and substances was part of her character arc. So that's probably what it was. So if she do it well and do it big, Let it be, because it's all about the act and the acting and the singing. It's all about that. But he's saying, people gonna take you a joke and everything. Now she make her get second thoughts, because now she getting second thoughts. Now she asking people, "You think I'm a joke? You think doing this well is maybe a joke?" Like it getting her head now. And I said, I don't like that, Mike. I don't like that. So Seth was like on the phone with some publisher like Essence Magazine, something like that, and they were trying to act like trying to get an idea of what Black Love. So he was asking Quinn, "What's your idea of Black Love?" So Quinn started saying, "Black love, I just see a black and white, and when you just like a guy and a girl with just two children in the fantasy land, and this that, and it's all about that." She just was talking on air of fantasy and whatnot and what it looked like. He had her on speakerphone. And he said he liked the idea. She said, "Oh yes," the producer on the phone said, "Yes, I like the idea. We're gonna do this. Let's do the shoot this time." But like, okay. And I was like, "Oh, okay. You could at least tell me on the speakerphone. Like, you gonna just go secretly record me, put on speakerphone, have me air out my freaking fantasy land." And then I didn't know they were listening to me, even though it was a good idea. And it did sound like a great photo spread. And he asked Quinn to do it. And he said to do the shoot, the right person could change your mind. So at that point, she was in a fun time, and then she realized, you know what, maybe I could start something with him. And she agreed to do so. And let's see, because at this point, they was like, no string attached. Let's just have fun. But now they both exploring the idea that they could do further. And that's it. And I was like, oh my God, it's quick of trying to get her big break or whatnot, but we'll see how that goes. So the ladies meet up. They're having a good time. They talk about their lives. You gotta catch up with your friends and talk about what's happening in your lives and whatnot. And then Ty say he's happy with Eva. She's not he. She happy with Eva. And like they say, oh my God, so great, Ty, and everything. So Eva and Ty to the office, and Ty gave Eva some feedback because she was so stuck on her presentation, she didn't know what to do. And so she gave her pointers. She said, simplify this, edit this, and keep it simple. You have the talking points to be cohesive. She said, oh my God, that's right. So when Ava gave Ty feedback, she gave constructive criticism saying that focus on P. You kept talking about focus on Q. Focus on P because maybe already knew Q. And that's why they had you, because if they didn't know your backstory, they would have had you on this project. So focus on the recent one because this is what they want. And I think Ty took offense to that and got kind of like pissed off and kicked Eva out her office. I said, man, why? And I said, she only gave constructive criticism. I said, yeah, focus on P. And at this point, Ty didn't want to hear it because she didn't want to feel like a failure and whatnot. So she took offense to the criticism, even though the criticism was on point. And later on, she just said that they did love it, they to her, but kicking her Eva out at the office like that, it kind of made her feel type of way about it. So I said, "Oh, child, Ty, you gotta do damage control, damage control. Cause you kicking me out the office like that, like I'm out thinking $2. Oh, we ain't gonna have that." So, So then we get to Quinn. Quinn fought for Seth. I said, yeah, she fought for him. She liked the high rise that he's in, the building he's in, and whatnot. So Angie is a little nervous with the critic because she had to do the ballot. She wanted to do it. So she was like, oh my gosh, because somebody was gonna come and view her number, whatever, and then they're gonna invite a review of it. And then she should know. She was telling the director, the producer of the show. She's like, "Oh, can we just switch to the ballot? I don't need substance in my beauty. If my booty will be a good thing to do." She said, "Why? You don't want to do it? Because if you don't want to do it, I get somebody else to do it." So whatever. She said, "Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good." And I said, "We could do. Listen, let's do that." So she did her thing and doing a good job. She did a good job, and she was animated. She sang the song, whatever. And Quinn and Camille, they was talking, they hashing up things up, and they kind of they kind of getting caught up of their each other's lives. That Quinn is telling about how she is with Seth, and Camille talking about her things going on, a thing with Ian and the baby, and think about things and what to do. You know, the insurance is like lack, and the insurance lack. And she need money, and then she get under the van. She had to finish the book, so it's a lot going on with her. There's a lot going on. That's why maybe she's like, you should sit with the 10-year girl. You know, it can still get safety net, and you can still write the book. But yeah, I know that's just me. But you know, she still got to teach. So then we got Seth came in with his friend Cisco. So Cisco and Camille started like talking because at this point, Camille said she missed the friend male companionship. That's what she was talking to Camille about, Quinn about. She said, "Listen, I don't need somebody to have sex. I just miss the male companionship. I just miss somebody being there, the male presence to hold me, to hug me, to do this, that." And it's like, I just miss that. And I didn't thought I had with Ian, but Ian's with Portia now, and I just don't have that right now. So it was a big break that Seth brought Cisco in because Cisco was very attentive to Camille. Right? But at this point, Camille was hitting Ian up because at this point she was supposed to do like a couples um, workshop, and Ian supposed to be there, but Ian was not there. Ian was with Portia, looking at some other options because Portia had like little eggs. They want to embryos. They want to be frozen, so she could have the baby. So she could have it was like one girl and 3 boys or something like that in the embryo. So it was that. So I said, "Oh, Portia want to start a family, and then Camille is pregnant." I said, "Ooh, snap, Ian, you got your table full right now." And he didn't show up. He didn't text her. He didn't say nothing. He just got her spinal under control. I said, "Come on, Ian. Like, listen, you could at least say something. If you couldn't not be there, you could at least give us something." So she went home with Cisco. Cisco made sure she got home, and they were flirting and talking about things like that. And Ian come there, all hot and bothered, say, "Who is this? Hear that? Who is this? Who is this clown?" And whatnot. She's like, "You going to come here and try to talk to me and try to know face to face and do all this other craziness. And for what? To try to check me? I was hitting you up all day and you didn't say nothing to me." And he said, "Oh, yeah." She said, "Yeah, Portia Ford had a stroke." And I said, she said, "Oh." I said, yes, I understand, and that's cute and all, boom, boom, like, congratulations, blah, blah, I'm sorry for you, give me a hug. But still, it still don't take the fact that you should, that you should have hit me up. Child, don't try to drop my guard and pull my heartstrings for saying somebody's father had a stroke. And I say, understand that. I understand that real well, because somebody in my family is going through it. Had a mini stroke and everything. And that's a scary thing. So I understand that. But you at least could communicate. Could say I can't come here as a family emergency with Portia. And that's that. But you didn't do that. But you want to come in and try to demand stuff. I said, "Boy, bye, boom, boom." So Camille said, Ian said, "I missed our bonding time. I missed our hanging out, having a good time as friends. And I want that with you. Let's continue doing that." And when he said, "Yeah, we're gonna make it work," and also with that. And then we get this scene, Seth and Quinn, they say, "I love you, each other." "I love you too, girl. I love you too, babe." And everything. They have a little sexy, sexy time. And then we say Quinn is sleeping. And then we figure Seth get up with his phone ringing in the middle of the night. I said, I said, "Oh, child." He went in the room and he said, "Hey, babe, what's up? Hey, Sabrina, what's going on?" He said, "Yeah, my flight is going to leave in the morning. It's like that. Get there and soon everything. Oh, sorry, baby, I love you." Mwah. I said, "Love you?" I said, "Oh, who is this? It better be a child." So Quinn heard that she was in the bed, and she's like, So we're going to find out Sabrina is his partner. And Sabrina is his partner. And Quinn at first, she was like, oh my gosh, you had a relationship, you could have told me and everything. And he said, yes. He said he's ethically non-monogamous. I said, oh, okay. I never heard that term, ethically non-monogamous, but okay. He's polyamorous, polygamy, and everything. And he always know he was like that. He always know that he had different needs, and he had different partners to fulfill those needs. And he want Quinn to be his primary partner, meaning that, and then he has Sabrina. Sabrina's like the traveling friend who travel things to go to like different games, and he could be out for like half of the year. He won't be seeing Quinn like that, so Sabrina's around like that for that. But when he's home, everything Quinn will be there. She still want to get the family. She still get the house. She can still get take care of and whatnot. And he said, listen, you at first told me you don't want no relationship. You don't want no pretenses. You want fun time. And she said, you know what? Yeah, right. I did tell you that. Like that. But let's listen. And I was like that. I said, ooh. But I'm going to push pause on that polygamy thing because I was like, how they handled that scene is like, I feel like they could have did a better job a different way. And I'm going to explain why I felt that way. And probably a partner. And Quinn is, at some point, she was like, no, I don't want this. I want a monogamous relationship. This is my vision. I don't know I would share and all like that. But then she's like, I like Seth. He may get my dream. What if I don't get what I want and how I want it? But he could at least give me my half more I want it and whatnot. It's the family and stuff like that. I can still get that. If I ended with him, like, do I ever get that chance again? So that's what Quinn was thinking. So Quinn is doing the baby shower for Camille. Now Camille's saying she don't want no baby shower. I said, I don't want no baby shower. I told you I don't want no baby shower. I don't know why you keep doing the baby shower. I don't want that. But I like that Quinn keep pushing for the baby shower because it was more than just doing the baby shower for Camille. I think Quinn, and I like to have Quinn character is because Quinn is like, she's not the character that would give up and want people to push their dreams and their things and stuff like that. And she's a really persistent kind of character. They persistent, follow through things. And she will force Camille and say, no, we gonna get this baby shower. I'm gonna do this baby shower. And she kind of like broke Camille down and said, okay, girl, I like. But I would say the reason why she did that is to show Camille, and I guess Camille needed to see that. And that's just what I think I like what they did in the show about Quinn forcing Camille and making Camille do this baby shower because Camille needs to be reminded that she has a community behind her. Every now and then when people get pregnant and think they're alone, they don't have no man next to them, they realize they by themselves. But I said, no, you have a community. You have friends who love you, the girls group who will be there for you. You have family. You have friends. You have your mom. Even though your mom was acting all aloof about the baby and everything, like, why are you bothering me? And it's like that. I said, girl, hush. You will have a grandchild coming soon. I'm trying to tell you stuff like that. And you act like I bothered your freaking day. I said, goodbye. But you may still need that. So even though she didn't want the baby shower, it was great that they continued the baby shower for her and continue to push on it and do it because she needs to be reminded of that. Like, so Ty even talked, and Eva wants Ty to meet her mom. Her mom is a clinical psychologist, and she never liked the other people before, but she would meet you and everything and see her give her a chance. Now, Ty's kind of freaking out a little bit because Ty, at her point, she not out with her family or can face her family about her, who she is and everything. That's probably why she got married to a guy, because she couldn't face her family because to let her family know that she was gay. So she had to pretend and do that straight life for the sake of the family. So she said she had the baby shower, but she gonna work something out by coming through to see the mom. All right. So Angie, she got so excited because she got the great review on a date. The person who came to see her, she thought she did her big thing, but she was kind of worried. So she was like, yes, celebrating to go out today, let's go out, let's everything. And that's what Mike said. He said, I've been trying to go out with you for a while, and let's do that. And I said, okay, cute. I said, we'll go on a little date, right? So at the time, we figured like Camille, Camille was worried about finance because, at the time insurance was broke down. She had insurance. And so, Ian had to help her and he gave her money and whatnot. And she's like, oh, okay, oh, thank you, baby daddy. I said, girl, you just have to ask. But at the same time, it's like, yes, we need to get some insurance going on, apply for new insurance and whatnot. Because you have a child and we need that. So Camille Ian is talking, and he want to get a minivan. Camille's figuring out. She's like, "You want to get a minivan, and this, that, and I haven't got this look and being fixed up for the baby nursery, and my baby's coming in soon, and everything. You want a minivan?" And, she kind of freaking out, and they kind of going back and forth. She realized Ian's not prioritizing things that he should prioritize. You talk about some freaking minivan, but I need this and then that, and that's why I said the baby shower was important for Camille to realize that you're not just by yourself, girl. You're not alone. Rely on your community. You're not alone, especially when you have the community back with you. It's not like there's some people who don't have nobody near them and they have to do this on their own. I understand that, and that's kind of devastating. But when you have people surrounding you, Camille, they use that. You're not alone. So Ian posted the food and a cake for the venue. And when Camille said, listen, make sure you got the food and cake and everything, he realized he forgot the cake. So he had to hit Portia up real quick, his girl, and tell Portia, he said, listen, I can you do a favor last minute and everything. And the cake, and I need that re-up for the baby shower. And I said, oh, child. So they had a baby shower. Dr. Pruitt came with a handmade quilt. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful that she dated herself and she stitched the mother faces and things in the bank. It was so beautiful. It was very nice. And whatnot. The baby shower was there, and Portia came through for the last minute with the cake. Jasmine God, that was Quinn's mother. She was like, "Oh my gosh, this is the baby shower. Like, if you need help with money, why you didn't ask me and everything?" And one night I said, "Where's the food?" And I said, "Girl, don't embarrass us like that." Like her mom said, "You try to embarrass us, like, girl, what's going on? What's this?" And it's been very hypocritical. But Quinn is freaking out. She was like, "I call Ian. I call Ian. I call Ian." Ian finally came through the food. He said, "This is all the food you got," and this stuff. It was a lot. It's that, and then he came with the cake, and she said, "Oh wow," and she was freaking out. But everything came out good at the end. And then that's what Camille is reminded and saw that, you know what? She needed that. She needed that. And realized she's not alone. So baby's going to be surrounded by love. Her mom came and said, yeah, grandma's here, aunties. It's going to be surrounded by family. And I said, oh my gosh. So Angie and Mike is going on a little date. They're having a good time and everything. They saw the artwork because he said he wanted to be taking her to artwork for a while now. And I guess he had artwork painted of her in a pad already. And he pretended to steal everything because she said, oh my gosh, I'm like, we could steal some artwork. He said, we can't steal, but we could actually do something, steal a little bit. And he stole the artwork and they ran. It was good that she said, we ain't going to jail now because I'm not good. I'm too good for jail. I said, no, that's right, because I'm not doing that. So let's put this artwork back. And everything, because we're not going to, but it was actually paid for and stuff like that. And it was an offer for her. And then that's when he proceeded to say that she wished she had more time for him because he felt like she's not focusing on him and whatnot. She would think that her dream I think she would be this ambitious and whatnot. And he said something and it's like, I didn't feel like that was a compliment or that was criticism. And she just like, oh, okay. Because he said something about the ambition. He said, I didn't know you were going to be so ambitious. And I was like, do you not know she was following her dreams like that when you met her? Like she was gonna be this bitch. She wanted to be a dream star. She wanted to be a big star, actor, Broadway star, and make it big to the movies, just like that. Girl, that's what she wants. And the fact that you feel like you didn't think she was gonna be this ambitious, the person you think she was gonna just be waiting hit a foot. He's like, I could take care of you and get the card. And he gave her a card and said, here, and whatever you want, this is you. Like, let me take care of you. And she just like, oh. So Ty drove to be with Eva. Almost done with Harlem, y'all. Almost done with Harlem. But don't lose out, y'all. Almost done with Harlem. Then I'm about to get this family business. Ty drove to meet with Eva. And she got there, got up the car, saw Eva with the mom, and it's Robert Gibbons. And I guess Eva pointed to Ty and said, I'm going to come get her. And then she saw Ty, got back in the car and drove off. And then Ty texted Eva saying that, oh, I'm sorry, I hung up in the baby shower. It's going to be a little bit later. Tell your mom I'm sorry and everything. And I said, oh, so she thinks she didn't get sore. She didn't get caught. Huh? Okay. Now I said, come on, Ty. Why you did that? I guess Ty got too freaked out. Me, Eva's mom, that she just left. I said, you don't have to lie, Ty. You didn't have to lie. Okay? So Camille finished the book. The baby's coming soon. She ran into Portia because she had a little checkup. And she ran into Portia and the thing, and then Portia had a little talking. But we found out Portia not really pregnant, not like that, because I guess Portia was there at the clinic. And I said, okay, what should I? But I guess she decided to talk of the plans of hold it off of the embryos and just keep it safe until she needs them. So Quinn and Camille talk, and Quinn is thinking about the possibility of with Seth. So she'll say, you know what, I'm going to think about it. And this is what I'm going to say about this part, how I feel about this part of Emily's talk with Sabrina and Seth. The way how the show did it, they used a scared tactic to throw Quinn off of not probably exploring or trying to engage this thing with Seth. And even though I feel like Quinn probably more monogamous person, she still would entertain the idea. And the fact that sometimes people don't realize what they could be capable of if they get the opportunity. Or sometimes people get so taboo and ridiculed of exploring other options that is not what the traditional way is. And you'd be surprised that many people may be non-monogamous people. If they could explore that and not be ridiculed, maybe a lot of people probably will not be just suffering with just being only with one person and being with multiple people. Because it's a word out there for people who into that. And sometimes in our Black community, when we see people, men who dealing with different females or females want to entertain other people, I think we get so stigmatized if we go outside the norm. So sometimes we might repress our desires and our wishes to explore other options that may be beneficial for our life. So because we're not going to grain, we're going against the grain of the normalcy, then we intend to suppress it, and then we have to just conform. Instead of people really exploring what they really truly desires are. So when I was saying that, I said that this morning, I said they could have did a different job and showcasing a positivity of it, even though it could be a lot going on with it. But I feel like Quinn meeting Sabrina, and Sabrina is doing the most. And it's like even though she went to stand out there, she could have had to sit down. They could have done something different to have. Let me see, has Quinn ask the questions to see the dynamic. both Seth and Sabrina there, and then discuss it and what's the dynamic going to be, how this goes, what's happening. Like it could have been there. Not Sabrina saying, and Sabrina, when I'm out, I go, this is what's going on. This is me again. We're gonna be doing like this. This is the rules. This is the plan, and everything. And I got to go get tested every 3 or 4 months, and like that. And it's gonna be the whatever. I was like, how you doing? And everything. And this is my test results. Here, bam. And this is that. I was like, girl, you doing a lot of money. It's like you just kind of scared Quinn. Quinn was like, oh, good. First of all, she was like, oh, girl, Cephia, he got the varsity dick. He got the varsity dick. I said, not the varsity dick. And Quinn said, oh, my gosh. He said, a varsity dick. And so I know that dick is good and everything like that. But I'm like, yes, you're going to be doing that. This is what it is. There's no outside people. You can't be having no interfering with outside people. If you go have sex with other people, you got to let me know. And everything, we're going to get tested every 3 or 4 months and everything like that. And you got to show me the results. And this is my results here. Like, I'm a negative. And then you got to show me your results. And then I was like, that was way too much. They missed the mark by doing that. Because now Quinn said, no, I can't do it. I said, no, because at the end of the day, you had like a person. I said, whoever the Sabrina is, maybe it will not be a good thing because that Sabrina was the only one. But they could have made that differently, that Sabrina was going to be like, you know what? This person's coming in. Instead of coming in, let's have a mature conversation about this. And showcase that there are people out there who may be into this thing and may not be educated on that point. The fact that you had this meeting, this Sabrina was on one like that, it just kind of turned her off. And I said, nah, I maybe this could be her route. But no, it's monogamous. And Quinn realized, you know what? Maybe I'll have to do the normal thing. Yeah. Yes. Papa STD tested. Oh, it was too much, but Seth did sell it until Sabrina came and screamed. Exactly. That I feel like I said, having Sabrina there effed it up for Quinn, because I was like, after this time, like I told y'all my journey, I was saying, listen, if I was with someone and we both single and we decided to get together, no, I don't want no polyamorous relationship. I'm polygamous. No, I'm monogamous. However, if I was approached by a couple that probably want to add me as a third and everything, I would sit down and ask questions and probably entertain the idea, because sometimes when I was watching and we look like sister wives or brother husbands, like that, I'm intrigued by it. Not because it's all about sex. I said, no, maybe you never know. I may be maybe into probably a relationship with 2 people. I know probably a lot, but you never know. You never know what it is and how you is. Because at the end of the day, if you could deal with threesomes like that, maybe you could deal with something like that. However, I want to open my relationship with no polyamorous relationship. But if I was approached with someone who was in a couple and they want to add me in a third, I want to see how it goes. Maybe it work out, maybe it don't work out. I will not shut it down. But I would have to have people who are mature enough to explain things and understand how the dynamic goes, what's going on. I feel like they could have did a whole different way approach of this, showcasing that many people, there are other people who enjoy the polyamorous lifestyle, who probably wants to get into that, but sometimes they are too scared of the ridicule, of the judgment, of other stuff like that, and realize that people probably explore this more than we probably not know. And even our community is so hell-bent on the Christianity and all that stuff, and this is what it is, and stuff like that, and condemn the people who go outside normalcy. So we press a lot of desires. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably into the polyamorous lifestyle, but they don't get into it because that's not the normal. So I feel like they could have did a different positive approach of that. It showcased that this could be worked out. But now the fact that she did all that, it just turned Quinn all off about that. And I said, no, that's not normally what it is. Yes, you might get some goofballs, but I said I feel like they could have done differently with that and explored the more depth of Quinn's character, and it showed the depth of that. Maybe she get into this, and maybe she try it and work it out. But the fact that he had Sabrina doing that, it was too much. Because Seth did sell it, and then about the multiple, the analogy with the multiple friendship and the relationship. I understand that. I know some people on Twitter saying that how you compare friendship to multiple partners at the same time. If you listen to what he said, it makes sense. But I feel like they missed the mark with that. But they did a scare tactic. And when you want to get somebody to not deal with something, you got to scare them away from it. And that's what happened. Like, so Ian and Portia talked, And they expressed their fears. And at one time, Camille and Ian was together because they was at the baby shower. He stood to her house like 3 or something in the morning and everything. And then he came, popped in the bed with Portia. And Portia realized, that to what she was like. And she was like, so where you at 3 or 4 in the morning? He said, well, Camille and everything. And I said, okay, whatever. Boy, I feel like you still in love with Camille. When she said that, he didn't say nothing. And so I said, oh, so you this is just not gonna deny what I said. So it's true. So it's like he said he wanted Portia because he wanted to follow through. It's like an obligations that he said he gonna be with her. He didn't follow through with it and do it. I said, no, don't do that. Don't be with me out of obligations. If you don't want me, you don't want me. And I'm glad that Portia ended with Ian because it's like, listen, I'm not gonna be a third fiddle. At one point, I was with you even after you finally told me that your ex and you is having a baby. Even when I wanted my own family, I still with you. But now you creeping in and figure 3 or 4 in the morning and I need to be loved and everything. And yeah, I deserve that, had the same respect. And you come in here and you still in love with this girl, don't stay with me on obligation. So you don't get to do that. And I'll be suffering while you living your life. No, you don't get to do that. So no, I'm out. Good luck to you and your baby mama. And I'm out of here. And I'm glad that Portia did that. I like that. Like I said, sometimes it sucks. Sometimes you have female who would stay with a man no matter what, and this my man, I can't, I'm gonna date with you, and then at the end, I said no. I'm glad that Portia chose herself, and said, you know what, I can't be with there if you gonna be with me obligations and not out of love, and you steep and still feelings with Camille. Now you have a baby, something that I want too, and I need someone who will be there 100% with me and not dibble dabble between too. And that's not what not. And I'm not signed up for being on side. So it was one thing I would stay with your relationship because after if I Portia was like, if I find out you had Camille pregnant, I said, nah, it's not me, you was done. Whatever. So Angie event, this is a musical debut. She got to do it. It's like this one of the hot things in town. People are raving about it. This something to be big. So Angie kind of freaked out because she said, oh my gosh, she's not freaking out. So Quinn got to go there and give her a pep talk and kind of calm her down. And Angie was like, yes, Quinn, get together. Yes, I love it. And Angie did her thing. Angie did her thing, her number, the substance of the booty, and then the ending scene with the 4 ladies singing and doing the thing. And it was great. So, Ian is ready. He got the baby bag. He's like baby daddy on duty, sergeant. And they said, "Come, Ian, get out our face. Go somewhere." It's like he was doing the most. The big bag and all that stuff. Go stand by the exit. He want to be ready. But that's that. And they all dancing, having a good time. I said, "All right, Camille, don't pop that baby out like that. Dancing on the side." They having a good time. Angie, on the one hand, she met with a guy named Malcolm Lee, a famous director, Malcolm Lee. And he wanted her in a movie with Idris Elba. And it goes 3 weeks. Somebody canceled. They couldn't do it. So they have a spot open. She could do it. And he wanted to give her an opportunity. It was in June, but it was a conflict because June was her wedding and her honeymoon with Mike. So Michael Lee was looking at Mike and said, boy, who is you? He could see that guy was nothing. I don't know. Not Michael Lee clocked that mic a long time ago. He clocked it real quick. He said, oh, you one of those. And he said, oh, yeah, so happy to my baby girl. She said, how you gonna baby girl her in front of the director? Like that? Come on now. Like she's one of your children. And she said, don't do that. And think about it. He said, you really gonna think about it? So he gave her an ultimatum. I said, what you not gonna do, give me an ultimatum. Don't do that. Don't ultimate me. Don't do that. Don't ultimate me. Yes, I said it, ultimate. Don't ultimate me. And he said, listen, if we don't do this wedding, commit to this dates, then it's off. I said, oh, so it's just that cutthroat, huh? Just that. Okay. You could not call the venue and push the date a little bit back? Because I know sometimes you might be locked in venues like, oh my God, you locked in everything, but I know some of them could still give you later dates or whatnot or get money back. I don't know. I never been married. Y'all can tell me. But understand, I was like, come on now. It's not that serious. You could set another date. And the way you could work out with you, they could probably push your money to another date, set another date with you, and the baby's later on. You have to get married rather quick. I know sometimes all that stuff, and then, you know, the honeymoon you can't refund. And so I understand that. You might be losing money, but to go that cutthroat like that, that's messed up. I hated that. And I wish they could have did something different with this art. And I'm going to explain that when they got the last scene with him. I'm going to explain why I felt they should have did something differently. Because they didn't have to do this way. I like, sometimes we don't always have to do the obvious route. You want to show people different layers of different things. And I feel like they could have done it differently with Mike and them. Because I say he came off as this good guy at the beginning with Ange, want to be with her. She needed a big break. She had this little tumultuous thing going with them in people relationships, and she finally found someone who really wanted her to be her. And then you flipped on her. You just flipped. It was like a flip on that. So Camille popping, and then she just. I said, oh my gosh, she's my Winterburg. And he said, oh shit. And then got Ian said, stop playing with me. He said, no, her Winterburg. He said, oh my God, look at the van. Or something like that. They get in the van. Ian said, I know your ass is not going to leave me. Y'all not going to leave me today. Don't play with me. And he said, get in. And he said, close the door. She said, it's automatic. It's going slow. And then she said, Korea said, get the fuck. And they was all freaking out. It was so funny. They got to the hospital. She had the baby girl. They called him Harlem, Summer Walker. And yeah, I did Harlem Summer Walker. I know Harlem Walker. I don't remember the middle name, but I guess it's of course Summer. I'm gonna call Summer. And it was cute baby girl. And Ty, Eva mom told. I feel like they could have showed us a conversation of Ty and Eva having a conversation, because they were going to show us how, not Eva, Ty, Eva's mom. She could have show us what Ty said to get the mom to be on her side, Team Ty, and what did she shoot? How did she prove herself? Because, you know, she kind of messed up, because the mom was like, I'm on the way, I need to get to my airport, and let the Ty say, listen, I will get you a ride, I will drive you, give me a chance to have a talk, I make it right, because I love your daughter and everything, I want to be in my life, please, I know I messed up, but it's what it is. So the mom said, okay, all right, I'll hear you out. I wish they gave us the conversation. Also, what a conversation about them people saying they wish they would have saw. I think I was saw. I forgot. It was something else that people said they want to see it. I kind of agree with that. I wish they showed us the conversation of something else, but I forgot what it was. And so Quinn with a solo mom workshop, and then she ran into the person that Isabel that she kind of broke off the second season, and they were both at the workshop because Quinn realized, you know, when she go to the solo mom workshop, she said, you know what, if I can't get the husband and the kids, I could just get my kid and I could still live my life and just do what I want. Because sometimes it's like, you know what, I need a man. I just probably want a baby to make me happy, make me complete. And that's what she probably was doing. So she went to the workshop. She realized there was different options and whatnot. And she saw Isabel and they went out to go out. So like a friendship eating. So that's that. Ty and Eva talk, and Ty popped the question. She apologized for how she acted. She apologized for jilting on Eva and the mom. The mom was on Team Ty's side, and she realized she messed up. She wants Eva in her life. She's the person for her, and she had a grandma ring, and she gave Eva the grandma ring, and gets to the point that person that is important to her, special. Eva special. Eva said, "I will marry you on the one condition: you need to face your family. Face your family." That's that. And Ange with Mike. Ange chose herself at the end of the day, and I appreciate that. I like that way, but also I should showcase, even though most men sometimes they have a hard time when the women have dreams and ambitions. I know this alone, but I'm still got the family business, and I'm still gonna get out of that. Dreams and ambitions, and they can't take that a woman also being successful and everything because they feel like they get neglected. They're not gonna be there from them and whatnot. They feel like they're not gonna be their needs being met or get attention like they're a child all the time. And Ed had to tell him. He said, "You talk about compromising, and we don't compromise. This is how the hell you gonna fix your mouth and say that?" I said, "Boy, Biden, who are you talking to?" And first of all, I said, "No, I'm compromising because you said you don't even ask how my day was going sometimes, and that's something that small makes a difference in someone's life. How your day going? How are you?" It's like that. You don't even ask me. You don't consider me as this thing. She listed things that she didn't get, and she listed things that she has been there for him, and make it seem like she don't do nothing for him. And she listed. She said yes to do it. He had nothing to say, and she said, "You know what? I'm good. Find someone else because I'm gonna do me." And so she stepped in the job, the movie. And she told her mom she gonna be in the movie, and they had yes, they were having a good time. I think Sherry Shepherd, that was her mom, and I was like messed up that you took that route, and I feel like the route they could have took is that showcase there are men out there who are supportive of the wild and having big dreams, who not afraid, who want to big up and make it work with the woman that he with. I felt like they could have had kept Mike the guy that Edge had a big break and have this good life that she could have the man that she wants, the husband who's very supportive, who be there for her, who encourage her to follow her dreams, and not intimidated by her success, and don't feel like he's a neglected child. And let her do it. He said, "You know what, babe? Don't worry about the days. We could change the days around, do this movie. I'm there for you. And then eventually we're just gonna have to get married. We're gonna get married. And just at this movie, let's get married." Okay? And she would say, "Okay, cool." And be there and showcase, but not trying to bully her, make it seem like she's gonna be a joke. She thought it's not gonna be well. He thought she was gonna be a stay-at-home wife. And I said, "No, let her have a big break and everything." And I feel like they kind of had to show a different case of a man who not intimidated and or supportive of a woman who's very ambitious and driven in her career. That marriage and relationship could work. But no, they chose the easier route on him being a douchebag. They feel like she should be a stay-at-home wife. And I said, ladies, don't. Because he was jealous. He was being controlling, uncommodating. And I said, ladies, if you have a business or career, don't give that away for a man who going to give you a dream and say, "I'm going to take care of you." Unless you want that happening, that's fine. But when you usually sometimes when that happens, they feel like they control you. And that tends to start good in the beginning, but then they're going to start ridiculing you, start trying to belittle you and stuff like that. And that's why I'm saying don't give it up. I know a lot of us want the traditional relationship. I said, yes, I want the man to take care of me. I want all this. I said, good. You can have all that you want. But also, you got to understand what comes with it. I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. And it's a prime example of what Harlem gave you. That's why I said I like the example they gave, but I thought that they could have used a different spin to it, a positive spin to give Angie that good ending story that had a good husband that support her and she could have her dream. Instead of just getting her make her end by herself. But even though she chose herself at the end, and I appreciate that. Either way, I liked it, but I feel like they could have taken a different approach. But that was Harlem, y'all. And then they walked off. Four in hand, walked down the streets of Harlem, and they closed up the show. Which I was like, it's a bittersweet because it's like they ended in a good note that if they do renew it or whatever, or the network decided to pick it up, they could continue the storyline from there. Because they each have a storyline that could continue growing. The Ty, Eva starting their engagement, she could face the family. And with her big break in her movies and like that, and maybe driving her career, having her own place, having things that should survive herself, and then maybe she get maybe somebody will come out of life who will complement her life and not take away from it. Camille, her baby journey, how Ian and Camille could work it out with the baby and her continue her career path, and also the family structure, how that would happen. And then Quinn, her mother journey, herself, and what's going to go for that, because they each have storylines that continue on, but they ended the series. So I said I could have 6 episodes was not enough. But that was Harlem, y'all. I know that was talking a lot. I had to give you all 6 episodes, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Replay game. Appreciate you. We like the video, and we about to get into family business. Y'all have any thoughts about this season? About the show? If not, y'all put it down in the comment section down below. If you got anything late, come along later on. All right, y'all. Family business. New Orleans. Hold up. This is the picture of the cast of New Orleans. Now, some of the people we ain't still meet yet, and some places I still can't pinpoint who the cast, who the characters to the face are. But most of the people I can pinpoint who they are, and I'll show you. Like I can't point and everything, so let's start from the top left. Top left. We got I just Brandon T. Jones. I might not know all the people actors' name either, so forgive me. Y'all probably recognize their names. The faces. Brandon T. Jones, he plays Marquise. He's the son of Shirley, and he's supposed to take over the business when Shirley, like, if she passes down the business and everything, he want to take over and he want to prove himself. But no, his mom, which is Layla Rashawn, next to him right there, she plays Shirley. She's a part of Duncan, and she runs this casino business, and she's the matriarch. She wanted to run the business, and she just wanted to protect it at all costs, but also protect her son. So she feel like she want to call her son is like this. I don't want nothing happen to him. He needs to run his business. But when things she wanted to when things turn left and go dark, she realized she would protect her son more than her son could be part of the business and help protect the family with legacy and everything. Because something happened, and she don't want her son involved in it. But at the same time, he ready. But, to protect the interests of her. Next, Gabriel. We get in that Gabriel in a minute, but Gabriel came. He's a blast from the past. He wants something that happened in the past, and he wanted to live it. And he wanted to pay a lot of money for it. We'll get to that story. Then next to it is Monique. Monique is still in the top row. The 4th person in. Monique. I think she's a cousin to the family and everything, and she's like side to Shirley. Her and Shirley is like hip to hip and everything. And then we got Pooch Hall. Y'all know Derwin for the game. Damn. Nice man. He's played Floyd. He's the brother. He's the protective brother of Shirley, and he's part of the family. He's protecting the family. So he makes sure things is run smoothly and things get done. Right? Next, under Brandon T. Jones or Jackson, whatever his last name is, we got David Banner. He plays John LeBlanc. He won his little game. He won his little business, and he tried to take over New Orleans and rival Blue Midnight. That's the name of the club. It's called the Blue for now. I'm gonna call it the Blue for now until I figure out the name. I gotta look at my notes. And along with that, and then something happens to his brother. We're gonna talk about it in a minute. Next to it is Ernestine. Ernestine is voodoo priest. She practices voodooism and everything, and it's nothing bad, but she is messing with Floyd at the moment. We don't know nobody else in the cast messing with him, and she just has these visions about him. Might get hurt, so she's trying to get him protective charms and stuff like that to help him out and whatnot. But then we got Larry Duncan. I think his name is Sam Stan or something like that. Yeah, we're correct him on. Larry Duncan. He's in a family business, an original one. This is a spinoff to the other family business I watch, and it's really good. And he was put in a facility because LC put him in a facility because he felt like he was crazy a little bit and losing it, and come to find out he started running the facility. You put him in there, he started running it, and now he's gone. He's on the run. I don't know if he's on the run, but they let him go to the facility and whatnot. Next is Bernadette Stannis. Y'all know Bernadette Stannis, y'all. That's Nene Duncan. And she's the wife of Larry Duncan, right there. And she's there. She's the mother of her two children, Curtis and Lauren. I'll show y'all that in a minute. And she's with the family, and she get down, but that's Nene. And she's the wife of Larry. Next one is Jace, but we didn't get to that point. We didn't get to this character yet, but we're gonna skip that. And this bottom of that, below David Banner, I don't know who she is. Her face looks familiar, but whatever. That could be Internet. That could be Marie. Then we got Curtis next to it, below Ernestine. Curtis, that's one of Nene's children. And then we got, maybe that's Marie or Antoinette. Marie LeBlanc is John LeBlanc's wife. And you got Antoinette is Saint's wife. But she was going around freaking Brandon T, but we'll get that in a minute. And then next one is Quincy Jones. That's the lead son. And he plays Prince. He's part of the John LeBlanc crew. And then we got Lauren, who is one of Nene's children as well. She's Curtis' brother. And, they go to school for, they know how to shoot and do things like that, stealth, all that stuff. When things need to get done, they're going to fit manpower, family power for that. Then we got the mayor of the town. He's crooked as it is. He's on Shirley's payroll, whatever. He does things. And then we got Kenny Duncan. They're also the brother of Lauren and Curtis. But he follows behind the father more than being with Curtis and Lauren like that. And then we got Jason Atwood. Y'all know who he is. He played Wade in Noah's Ark. And y'all know that was one of my favorite LGBT or black ass drama series. They're supposed to do a movie. They say it's doing a movie. It's in the works. But man, I wish that season would have had more seasons because it was a great show. It was definitely a great show. It was definitely great. And he played Wade. And I say, he did other things before in between, but that's my first time I met him in that role as Wade, Noah's straight boyfriend who was actually gay or Nala, whatever you want to call him, and then him and Noah became an item and fit. And going through the journey of being who he is and learning the culture and loving Noah and doing a lot of things. So if y'all remember who his face is, that's him. But now in this character, he's more serious. Ghost of face. He's a husband of Antoinette, who was a stripper or whatever in the back of the days. And he get upset when everybody talk about her. And he works for the LeBlanc team, so he's a sidekick, or he's like the right hand man of John LeBlanc. And then we got sheriff, the sheriff of the town, who had a little crush to Brandon, Marquis' character in high school, whatever, and she does things to cover up for the family as well. And then we got Kendall. She's LeBlanc's niece, and she's a family. So we'll get into that. That's the cast. So I keep that there. Oh no, don't do that. All right, yeah, keep that there if you want to see the pictures of the people. So that's the cast, and let's get into it. So Marquis is freaking someone. He said, she's a tyrant every time I ride. Let's start playing. Antoinette is right of that thing. And they have sex, and then we kind of find out that was he messing up Antoinette, which is Saint's wife. And we find out she was someone's wife because at the beginning of the scene, he said, oh my God. Wife, I said, oh my God, why are you freaking someone's wife? But he's dangerous game. Phone ring. It was threw down on the ground. Then we saw someone come in the house. Looked like she's about it. She had a gun in her hand, walking in the room and everything. Shut whatever thing down that happened with Marquis and Antoinette. And said, what's going on? You freaking around in the house and everything that I paid for. They're trying to tell me what the hell I'm going to do. We got something to talk about. And she told him there's a body in the casino. He said, a body? What's going on? What body in this casino? It's like, that's a messed up thing. I said, we run a casino. We don't need no bodies around here. Okay. So the body's at the casino at the Blues. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's called the Blues. And Monique was there, and that's I just a family friend on her cousin, and she was running them. Oh my God, just what happened? I said, Monique, just tell her what happened. So she told the story that Pierre LeBlanc was there. He was gambling, and then he started losing, and then he lost, and they went outside, and all of a sudden, next minute we heard pow pow, boom boom, pow pow, and he's on the floor, and now he's on the floor, and it was like, oh my gosh. So we had two people who was there, Fred and Eric, who probably witnessed what happened, but they paid him off. They paying him off to say not to say nothing. He said, "Okay, I'm lifting shield. I'm lifting." Boop. We ain't gonna say jack, finito, nothing. All right. So we went outside. So they throw money at the way to get the problem away. Say, we got to throw money to get this thing away because that's the only way we can have this happen in our thing and get story back to us. So what they did, not Brandon, I call his actor name, Marquise and Floyd went outside and got the body and put it in the trunk. Now we got this other character named Skunk. I don't know if his pictures are here. Named Skunk. He's watching. He's seeing on the sidelines what's happening. I said, look at this. This guy no good food. So he watching it, and he saw what's happening, that it got in the truck and moved on. Now, Marquise said he would handle the body's disposal. He told Floyd, go somewhere, I go handle this, I got to handle this. And we said someone saw them, that was Skunk. Right? So then we got John LeBlanc, right? So everybody would say, oh my God, John cannot find out this because you know how he is about his brother. So we had to dispose of his body and not be no heat to our club because we don't want no problems with this guy, right? So then we got to find out who John LeBlanc is. John LeBlanc he came with his crew inside this place named to go against Red. Red had this club, and John LeBlanc wanted to buy him out the club. He said he gonna give him $200 to buy him out this club. Red is denying it. So he act like he's big. He's act like he's big and bad, trying to throw the gun. He said, "No, I'm not doing this and that." Trying to run up, and kind of find out one of the people who was behind Red was actually John LeBlanc's niece, and who was his family member. So she turned on Red and shot the other bodyguard. So now he got nobody with him, and now he's by himself. And he said, "You realize you should have background checked the people who got working with you, right?" And he denied first. He said, "Get to him." He had to end up signing it. He signed it and whatever. And he was defeated. He couldn't do anything else. He had to sign the paper and get him the club. But in the last act, Red went to lunch him with a knife. I said, "Boy," and he said, "Boop." On the ground he goes. And because he was going to pass it to his son, Gio. That's who's the person next on his son. And Kendall shot the son and killed Red. And that was that. I said, oh. But oh well, that's what happened. Signed the deed, shot him in the lung, and he got shot. Say said, I was like, oh, okay. I thought he was going to let him go with it. And he said, nah, that ain't going to happen. So Marquise called the Sheriff Clay. Yeah, that's his name, Sheriff Clay. And pay her some money so they got to lie and say where they found the body at and tell John LeBlanc the body. So they said, you got to pay me $50,000 because you know the mayor going to want his cut. So you're going to pay me half now and then you pay me the other half when it gets to there. So they said, okay, cool. And said that he was gonna pay 10, but she said, she said 50,000, and then, he trying to raise up, but he agreed to the 50,000. And they was gonna say that the body was found in a swamp, because sometimes bodies end up in a swamp, alligators eat up a swamp, and that's when they go. That's the end of the story. Boom, boom, pam, pam. It's normal around there. So that's like an easy story to sell. So she said, you're gonna meet with the mayor, and he gonna want his cut. So give me that. So Floyd went to see Ernestine, right? The voodoo priest. It's like that. And she gave him a freaking a chicken foot chain. And she said, you gotta wear it around your neck and you cannot take it off. But to bless this thing, to make it come to fruition, You need to make love to me 3 times before the sun comes up. I was like, damn. If that's the case, I could have told him to eat my booty and suck my dick and give me $100,000 in my bank account or something like that. If we're gonna take all of that, like, come on, son, like what? Not make love to me 3 times before the sun comes up for it to be activated. I said they give me some money in my bank account or something. Chill. But he did it. He did what he had to do. He wear the chicken foot, and I know people was clowning him for it. He said, wear the chicken foot. He said, oh my God, you wear the chicken foot? What's this? It's like, oh, you saw this girl interstate. I said, oh, child. Even Skunk know who she is. He said, child, that's Skunk chicken foot. You got to do something. What you got to do for it? And I said, oh, child. But it was so funny. I said, damn. It was our first time meeting her. She just said that. I said, okay. Then I said, pay my booty too when you at it. I may as well stop. That's stop. Come on, it's pooch hole, y'all. Child, do something. Yeah. Yes, I said it. Because I'm a tyrant. And it's, let me stop. So Marquise was telling Shirley, he said, listen, his mother, and he said, listen, we gotta go to the LC. Shirley said, nope, don't you not go to LC. I don't want none part of it because LC Duncan, he's part of the family business, and he's the brother, and he's on that side because I watched Original Family Business. Original Family Business was a family who sells exotic luxury cars. But at the end of it, what the real business is, that's the cover-up business. The real business is they sell substances. That's the real business. But the business they showing in general public, the legal business, is they sell cars. But what underneath that selling it is who wants to fund the money was the substance business. And because of that, they had to do what they do. So, Paris and, Leo, the twins, Paris got this, she's a deadly stealth assassin. She's trained to do things. And, Nevada, the grandson, he's good with computers. Everybody in the family are good with something to help run this business. You got Orlando running the brother. They got Junior, who's the muscle, but Junior just jump shift to somewhere else. It's a lot. You have to watch the family business. Maybe we could do watch alongs for that in the past. Watch along so y'all can get caught up, so y'all know the background story. All right. Because some of the characters overlap with family business to that. And LC Duncan's mentioned, and he's part of that, so you will know the connection. And I guess she didn't want to be part of the family because it was like, I don't know why she's so insistent in not having that family helping them when y'all all family. Because Marcus helped them when they're in trouble. So they saying, listen, they can help us. But she don't want that. She said, no, I'm protecting you getting out of here. No. And the story finish. I said, oh, okay. And he gonna listen. He still gonna get the help. But I was like, God, she just gonna end it, shut it down. Like, why you don't want the family help? They good with this kind of things. You in trouble. You might have heat. They can help you. Whatever. So Sheriff Clay went to John and told John about his brother, and he don't believe that the story that his body was found in the swamp. But that's where he gonna go for now. He gonna take that for now. Now. He asked Sate to handle this, to find out what's going on, and Sate gonna do it. I said, okay, cool. So Shirley and Monique is clowning Floyd because she got that freaking cooked chicken foot and whatnot. And he said, no, let me tell you, you need to stop messing with that lady. Stop messing with her. All right? Because, even though people still have that civilization around Buddhism, it's not always predicated in the negativity. But, people take it and make it all negative. But, that's what we had. Well, we got to go through that. So Ronald told Shirley, he said, we had to raise your payment. Your rent payment got to go from $75,000 to $100,000. And she said, oh, you raised my rent payment like that? Okay. If you're going to do that, if I'm going to pay this $100,000, then you just change the ordinances of my paperwork and make me close after 2 o'clock in the morning. To 5 o'clock. I need to close at 5 o'clock. And change my ordinances. If I go do. So he said, I'm gonna do what I have to do. Okay, fine. I said, all right, if I'm gonna raise this money, you need to up my figure hours. And when we up the hours, more people come and more money comes. All right, no, that's right. So Marquise played, Sheriff played the rest of the money. And she said, that's what we kind of find out. She said she do anything for her crush. I said, oh, yeah, he had a crush on him in high school. I said, oh, no, don't go around that little freaking path. Stick with that other girl, whatever. So we're gonna find out John have a freaking award money, $100,000 for any information about his freaking brother. So the brother. So Marie, we got to find out. We got introduced to Marie LeBlanc. She's the wife of John, and she just trying to like be there for John because John always going around, and she's not always around for her, and she got needs, and she wanted to make him not stressed and whatnot. And oh no, we get to that point. Marie was with Simone. Simone is a daughter of John, and they were going to the bar, and going to find out Shirley and Monique saw them at the spa talking about it and stuff like that. That's what I find out that the $100,000 reward that's happening. And Shirley came over there and talked to them a little bit. She said, "Oh, you gonna come to the bar? All right, we're gonna see you. And that's nice. I'll be out there for pay respects and whatnot." Again, Marquis suggests LC and a family, and Shirley still insisted, saying, "No, boy, I'm gonna protect you, so I'm sending you to Houston." End of story. You go to Houston. I'm going to drive to the airport myself. You'll get in that plane and you leave it because I don't want nobody coming at you because you know that's protect the mother. She said she don't want her son. Nothing happens to her son, even though her son is ready to run and be there to protect the family. And you say you trained me to do here, and I do it. I know I got to do it. I need the help. Whatever you need the help, and whatever. So she go drive to the airport, and she drove to the airport. You see him get in the plane. Oh no. See him going on the plane. And I said he got on the plane all right, but he wasn't going to Houston. He was going to New York. That's where I'm at. My city, my state, you know. And then Shirley got a plan. She said she got a plan. I said, what's your plan, girl? So Marquise went to New York and talked to the family. And he talked to Vegas. Vegas is Michael J. White character. And he's on that. He was locked up for most of the season. And then we find out the background story. Nevada, that's his father. Nevada's his son and everything. And he had a relationship with Consuela, another person who's connected to the Duncans and what should be form of a partnership. And their son is Nevada, whatever. Even though Chippy Chippy and LC was raising the boy while Vegas was in jail, you know, all that stuff like that. And he said, we got our whole work coming out to here, but I will send you Curtis and Lauren. And meanwhile, Needy said, you ain't going out with me. And they said, oh my gosh, who's that? That's our mother. Needy comes and said, I'm going with y'all. End of story. Poop on, let's get this plane, let's go. And she said, oh, you know what her mind is set up? You cannot say nothing. You can't. I know that's why you can't say nothing to Needy Duncan. And so John's crew threw red body in a swamp. You know, normally everything's found in a swamp, right? And then they saw Pierre's car in a at a whatever park, and somebody smoking in there. So they went in the car and they said, we're gonna got your food, and they got the guy and everything and whatnot. So next time Floyd was to Ernestine, he all nervous with her now because he said, oh my God, he said, ooh, 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 ooh. I said, don't get scared now. Don't get scared, boy. Don't get scared. You was wearing that chicken foot and everything. You did all whatever you got to do now. You want to get scared now. Because she started drinking some, I said blood at a chalice. And then she started spilling some on him and he started getting freaked out. I said, yeah, now I understand that. I said, okay, girl. We can do a lot of freaking thinking thing, but I ain't saying all that. All right, calm down with all that extra stuff. That's what they tell you, stop messing with that lady. But whatever. She gonna have your head all freaking messed up, Floyd. So Floyd went to talk to Todd and Fred. And they were trying to say, oh, you gonna keep quiet? He said, no, we ain't saying nothing, we ain't saying nothing. But they both got greed of the $100,000. They said, we're gonna talk to the John, we're gonna get that $100,000 and everything. So it was like, oh, okay. First of all, you say you're gonna say nothing, but now you go for the $100,000, so you gonna snitch. You gonna say something. He said, no, not like that, no. So Floyd had to handle it. Cause I said, no, you gonna say something and we can't trust you. So bam. And then went to Fred, house and unalive Fred himself too. I said, y'all both ain't going away here. Get up, bye. Y'all want to be greedy with the $100 after we paid y'all, and y'all want to be greedy to get $100,000? Okay. Then they had to figure walking down on Bourbon Street, and Monica Shirley saw this guy with Eric and stabbed him real quick. He said, oh, hey, Eric, how you doing? Because, Eric was also going to be the other person who was going to go to John and get the $100,000 award. They said, oh, hi, Eric, how you doing? Real quick. Real quick. It just happened so smooth and so quickly. I said, girl, you talk about the LC Dunkers and they dangerous. You dangerous yourself, girl. Stop playing. So Marquis is going back home because he went by his mom because he said he know his mom told him, no, you may not go to the Dunkins, LC Dunkins family and try and talk to him and try to come over here. So then he said, don't worry about Shirley. I handle Shirley. I handle my sister-in-law. Okay, don't worry about it. So the crew told John about the body, about the person who was in Pierre's car. And so Marie tried to get her little freaky dicky gun with Jean LeBlanc. I said, that's David Man. And yes, he better get a freaky on it. He's a fine man. But he's still so busy. I always wanted one of this crew and I was going to do that. I said, okay, you need to release something. Release something. You so uptight. So she tried to get something. He said, no, just wait out, babe. Just wait out for 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, not to 3 o'clock in the morning. What are we going to be doing at 3 o'clock? I got to wait out to 3. And you better come home because I ain't playing. So she said, who is this bitch? Who is this B? Because every time I come around trying to get something with you, you not want to do nothing with me. You always tired. You always doing this. You always staying out. And I gotta, like, who is you freaking cheating on me with? Because you don't have any energy for me. He said, nah, man, I'm not cheating on you. I just go, this is the business. And, the whole business thing. And at the point, at this moment, we don't know he cheated on him. It was like, yes, I think he just focused on his business so much. But I said, Doug, you got to satisfy your wife too, child. And she want to help him release. I said, yes, release. It ain't nothing about going to release. But, he got to do his business. Do his business. Oh, yeah. So Ronald, it was the body that was at the Bourbon Street. So Sheriff Clay saw it. And Ronald, who was the mayor, that's his name, Mayor Ronald, he told us, listen, this is an accident. I would not freaking buzz around this area because I'm trying to get my projects and everything clean. So just tell them it's an accident. It's no need to hurt around it. Just clear this up. That's it. It's an accident. It nothing happened. So he said, okay, fine. That's right, Ronald. You better clear with your image. So LC brother Larry drove to a drugstore. He needs to get something. Substance store. I should have said substance. And they stuck up the place. Got a lot of medications and went in the car. He tried to say, oh, not this. Oh, no. Then he said, I got to be clean. I just hit my medication. He said, no, I can't hit this. Can't hit that. He's like, yeah. Nene, my wife there. I'm coming for you, girl. I'm going to get better. Because he's like, listen, Nene said she is not going to be with me if I'm not better. So I got to be better if I get my wife. So he going to take that right medication, even though, remember, so he got it. And I guess he called Nene, and she told him that she's not in nowhere in freaking New York. She's in New Orleans. He said, what are you doing in Louisiana? What are you doing over there? And she said something came up. I'm over here for a little bit. She said, all right, y'all want to take a ride to Louisiana and New Orleans? They said, oh, hell yeah. So they took a detour, and they went right back over there. Because she was telling us, listen, do what you got to do. I'll get there, and I will meet you right over there where you're supposed to meet at. Because they're supposed to be a rendezvous spot in upstate New York somewhere. What was I to? So we find out who the guy is. The guy was popping a lot of junk. We find out that Sebastian was also in the original business. He's also runs the big substance game in Florida. He's really well known, and he runs like a gay establishment, a gay club, and everything. But he also runs the smuggler business because he partnership with the Duncans, and the Duncans got substances that he could sell through his place, and he does good in the Florida area. So that's what he's built on. And he was supposed to meet up with Pierre. Had partnership. Pierre was telling Sebastian that he runs the game, and John said no, he doesn't run nothing. I was running this. So that's that. So Sebastian and John made a deal. He said, okay, how about 15 a K, 3,500 and order 35 more. No, had his car filled up with 5 keys in the car. Paid 15 a key. Okay, yeah. So he said he had substance in the car. He was to meet with Pierre. He had the things in the car, and they searched the car, and they found out it was in the car. And he was saying that he was going to get paid 15 a key. So the guy said, let me give you 3,500 right now and order 35 more. He said, okay, I know you talking business. I said, that's a deal, and that's a deal. They got it. Because he wants to, because John on the block wants to be big. Because they do the mew pew pew kind of thing, but they got to be big. They got to do bigger and everything. I guess this is part of what to help them make more money, more establishment, raise his thing, and probably buy out Blue or whatever he got to do to make have this big name. So he made a deal with Sebastian. So Marquise came with the Duncans, with the family, and Shirley was like, oh. So Monique took the family out to eat. They want to go to eat something like that and have a good time, enjoy. And then Shirley talked to Marquise, and Shirley slapped Marquise. He said, what did I told you? I told you not to go over there and everything. And he had to show his case, and he had to tell him that I'm good here. I'm you my son. I'm the son. You supposed to run the business. I don't need this like that. And she low key knew that Marquise was right, but at the same time, she just was so protective of him, and she just don't want him to get hurt. She didn't want him to get hurt. So Skunk went in the freaking room. He said, it's a life-death situation. It's a life-death situation because it's a ball right now. It's the ball. Life is the situation. Before that, he said, I need to talk to him. I need to talk to him. And he was going to tell Floyd something, but since Shirley and Floyd didn't want to talk to him, he said he going to talk to John. I said, see, he's a snitch. They ain't want to deal with that. Because you're going to get yourself hurt. Go ahead. So Saint said, let's go down and take down freaking Shirley right now. But he said, no, we can't do that right now. We can't. We can't. We got to have patience. Be cool. And then we get to it. All right? So listen. This is a board thing. 2 neighbors got upset or something happened, rolled over his thing. They said, yada, yada, whoop, whoop, whoop. They going to do that. He said he going to work it out with something, but the guy was trying to threaten him. He said, oh, you threatening me? I said, don't do that. Don't do that. We ain't doing that. So Saint meet with this guy named Chino. Prince saw Chino, and they were supposed to be the establishment with the deal. And Chino was he was doing the most. After they had the establishment, they worked out the deal, right? Chino started talking about the lady. And the lady that he was talking about was Saint's wife that he married. And Saint, he's so straight faced and always angry all the time. I said, "Oh, Saint, you getting some pussy?" Like, come on, you always angry. So he said, "That's my wife." And then Chino kept talking and talking. And he said, "Oh, sorry." And then he could kind of unalive Chino because he said, "That's the face of looking at someone who's gonna come after me." So I can't deal with that. And Prince says, "Jim, bro, what's going on?" And that's that. Saint is a trigger happy. He said, "Listen, I don't got time for you like that. Don't play with me." So it's like Cheetah supposed to be a person who supposed to move products between Sebastian and them and going back and forth, but that messed it up. So they had to find a different way. So the Blues Masquerade Ball, everybody got to be the masquerade. You know, it's so cute to be dressed up behind the mask. That Norman told Marquise to wash out his back because she recognized that little internet girl and she peeps her and watch her whole. She read her real quick and she said, "Yeah, wash your back because that girl you can't trust her." He's like, "No, I got it." I said, "You don't think you got it? Oh, think about trying your legs." I said, "Boy, why you have to mess with her? You got any one of the women you could deal with. You got to mess with someone Satan, the rivalry wife. Come on now." So Ronald and John talk. He said, "Tell the man he may say he gonna do his job." And he said, "Oh, you do your job, but John gotta do what he had to do." And it's an internet statewide. They say they want to go to Marquise and meet him in the office, meet in the closet in 10 minutes, and we go freaking dicky dick. I said, "So you gonna do that right there when your husband's still around?" I said, "Good, yes, no good." I said, and he said, "No, meet him in the office." I said, "Not the office, meet him in the closet." No, meet her in the closet, not in the office, because you could be skipping around and everything. You can't trust that girl. So, he met in the office. They freaking and they did their little thing in the office. So Saint and John had to talk because I guess at the time, I guess Saint got information. So he had to tell John we had to go. And Marie wanted the night. She wanted this ball. She been talking about this ball for a long time with her husband. And he said, "I'm sorry and everything. I'll make it up to you." I said, "The same dance." I said, "Oh, yeah, you make it up all right. When you come home, whoop, whoop, click, clunk in your face, or whatever." And she's upset about it now. So Curtis started dancing Marie. And first of all, he was gambling and everything, and he was winning money. And I said, "Listen, and when you get a chance, end it, because you can be in a winning streak, and then something just happened." So he did what he did. She blew the dice. He had won his last hand, and he ended it. He said, "I know when to stop, when not to stop." I said, "That's right. That's right." Ernestine danced with Floyd. Then Lauren and Prince talk. Prince saw Lauren, saw through her eyes and how good she is. And Lauren was smitten by Prince and then talking back and forth and whatnot. I said, "No, let me say Prince trying that one game and stuff." I said, "Lauren, you can't trust that Prince either, but that's what it is." So Saint beat up Dice. Dice is one of the bodyguards. Saint thought that Dice was messing with Internet. Actually, Internet was messing with Mickey Marquise, but whatever. And then Marie and Curtis kiss. She loved the kiss, but she had to stop. She couldn't move on forward. I said, "Oh, child." Now everybody's intermingling. The John LaBuck's family and then the Duncan's family is intertwining. That's gonna be a mess, y'all. Right? Now Curtis thinking, looking at his mom and said, "Who is my mom dancing to? Like, who is this?" Actually, Larry was there, and she recognized it was Larry, and was like, she said, "Oh my God, Larry!" And they danced. They spent the night together. Scott went to Saint. Saint told Saint's information. Saint went to John, and they talked, and they get information, and he want his money, and he told him he want his money. So he was saying that Floyd was the one that carried the body out. He saw Floyd, even though it was Marquise and Floyd, but he just said Floyd, right? And John said he gonna round up the crew and everything. So John has to say he got to remain calm and handle the business. He was telling Saint that he got to remain calm, he got to handle the business and everything and whatnot. Larry and Nene is in the bed. Nene's rigged a little shifted to the side and everything, and she had a good time and everything. And he's trying to telling her no, don't let nobody else know that I'm around. But you know where you can find me if you need. She said, "Okay, cool." And Larry said, "Why Shirley have y'all here? What's y'all here for?" And she was like, "Shirley don't like no violence and drugs." He said, "Shirley don't like no violence and drugs. Don't you think that Shirley was down with us in the past and she knows to get down? Like she trying to act like she brand new, but she knows she's not new to this. She true to this." Right? So Nene told Curtis to mind your business, because Curtis was questioning his mom. He said, "Mom, who he's with last night? You being smiling and stuff like that, your wig all shifting to the side. Like, what's happening? Like, what's going on? Who are you with?" He said, "I'm your mother. So you don't get to ask me no questions. No, mind your business, and I'm all here, and I'm good. And I would never disrespect your father. I never is." He said, "Okay." Moving on. Now, Curtis cooked breakfast, and our pancakes looked nice and little clean, and some of the bacon and everything. It was good. So Gabriel, I said Gabriel came. It's this guy from Blast the Past. He said he's a developer. He would talk to Shirley. He said, I got to talk to you. She said, Shirley said, listen, I'm not selling no of my properties, not my house, not this club, so I don't know why you're here because I'm not selling. He said, no, I don't want that. She said, what you here? She said, listen, you don't remember me? She said, no, boy, I don't remember you. Who are you? He said, listen, college night back in the days, and this whatnot. He says about Blue East. I'm going to call Blue East. I don't forget whatever his name he was. Back in the days, Blue East, college, you my first. She said, I'm your first. And he said that night was the memorable night he'd never forget. And he wanted to relive that night. So I said, it's something in her past, Blue East in the past, that she don't want to relive. And she buried that past behind her. When he mentioned the name, she recognized, she said, oh, that's my past. But so that he said that she was his first. She said, I was your first? Okay. And then he said that was the best. I said, oh, and he never got that night out his mind. I said, who? I said, boy, what the hell? So he said, listen, I'm ready to pay you $25,000. He said, no, F that. $100K to live that night. I said, oh my gosh. I know everybody got a little price. So when you sleep with somebody in the past, who was in your past for $100K? And I was like, damn. I said, first of all, was it that damn good for you to live that night and pay her $100,000 to sleep with him? I said, well, I said, damn, like, okay. I know desperation has the finest, but it's not that damn good to pay that much money. I said, she must got that ace boom coon coochie, because I don't know what the hell he want to come back in the blast of the past, remember something like college night, and pay someone $100,000 to sleep with them. Now, most people probably would take it. I don't know. I probably would. I don't know. But then again, I was like, what's your intentions are? Because I said, boy, I know you ain't come over here for that. I mean, it's cute and all. And maybe I would have took the money, but still. Just for that? Any other angle? I can't trust you. Because if you buying something like, you try to buy my pussy, and I ain't kind of that. I blocked that in the path. When y'all do that, y'all let me know. So Monique told Shirley John's house how to play, so Gabriel had to go back. He got to go somewhere. And Skunk is scared of Shirley because he snitched. He said, "No, I can't go inside." Because they were trying to get Skunk to go inside with them and say, "Listen." He said, "No, I'm a dead man. They can see me. I said, "You gonna be me dead anyway, no matter what. If you lying and you not telling the truth, they gonna get you. And if they find out and they get a hold of you, you dead no matter what. So you was done, Skunk, because you want the $100 so badly, and he thought he gonna say the information and get the money. That's not how it works. They gotta verify your information. So Shirley and John talk, and she said, listen, no, he was so loud when he left my establishment. I got the video right here to prove it. And he said, the video. She said, okay, I'll show you the video because you want to see it. He said, I'll show you the video, but you got to bring that guy who told you here. He's an old snap. So he said, no, we got it. We can handle that. She want to see the snitch. She don't want to show you the video unless she see it. But she's trying to hold out. Because I think John said, listen, maybe Shirley is something like she probably bluffing. She might not have no video like that. But she want to play her hand. That's all right. So he said he gonna question Snitch. And he told say, take Prince with you and go question Marquise and see if his story match up with his mother. And then John LeBlanc will stay and talk to Skunk. And meanwhile, when John was inside, he told Kendall to watch this boy. Okay. So Kendall and Jane would take the ride with Skunk, and he was asking his questions. He said this. He said, Shirley, he said, no, I saw my two eyes. He said, did you see the face? No, I didn't see the face. He hit him like twice and everything. And he said, oh, we're gonna have to see, ask questions, and you gonna meet Floyd, and we're gonna have you in front of Floyd, and you gotta say what you gotta say. Everything you told me, you gotta tell Floyd, because he also said that Floyd unalive Todd and Eric. So John was getting information, and he found out that yes, John and Eric was Todd, Eric was unalive around the same day, but it was crazy that Eric Todd and Fred was unalive, and how Fred's body was cremated so shortly, because usually the man they don't want to pay the money for that so quickly until someone identify the body. So the fact that it was cremated so quickly, you can't investigate the body and all like that. And he got freaked out because he knew if he faced Floyd, and then his story don't match, and then he'd be dead anyway, because John or Floyd would get him. So Skunk ran out of there. He was one of his tracks. He said, oh snap. Move, y'all, move. He's running. That's an old child. He runs good. And that's that. There was only 4 episodes. The next episode will premiere next week. It was good, y'all. It's really good. I enjoy the storyline. It's progressing. It's fluidity. It doesn't drag out. It keeps the storyline going. Now, yes, Saint and Prince met with Marquise. Marquise was banging out freaking Antoinette at the freaking motel. Now, I don't know if Saint will ever see girl, because I don't think he saw her. But Curtis was driving Marquise's car, and don't know the name of it. Don't care. I'm not into cars like that. And he went to get some drinks for Marquise. Marquise come out, and he kept kissing Antoinette and everything. He just, mwah, mwah, mwah. I said, go outside. Go outside already. And then he saw Prince on the car. Prince was laying on. I said, Prince, get your thirsty ass thing on the car. Now, Prince saw Lauren earlier, and he apologized because she said, I was waiting for my dance. Like, you broke your promise. He said, I apologize. I'm a man, my word and everything, and I'm going to take you out. And so like that. She said, we don't worry about it. He said, okay, take my number and change numbers, and then I got you, and I will take you out. Because he wanted to take her out, something like that. And she said, nah, I'll think about it. It's like that. I can't do it. And he said, all right, take my number, and we'll talk. So he tried to run his little game. I said, y'all all interconnected. The Duncans and the LeBlancs, y'all interacted so much. And so Marquis was telling Prince to get off his car. And Prince didn't want to get off the car and everything. So Curtis came out, he saw that, and he pulled his gun to both Prince and Saint. And I think Marquis took Prince's gun. And he left. And Saint told Curtis, he said, next time you put a gun on me, you better use it. He said, oh, you better use it. That's a child. Curtis was so happy. He said, yeah. I said, yeah, you're so happy with the guns. And whatnot. There they go. Left, and that's that. So, we're going to continue those reviews of Harlem Family Business. Not Harlem Family Business. Family Business New Orleans. Harlem's done, and I think I'm probably going to add Ready to Love with this thing, and we talk about Ready to Love and Family Business together. But any last thoughts? Any thoughts about this? I will get on Discord because I want to watch Ready to Love, and if not, we can watch that story on BET Plus. And that's nice. If nobody come around, then I'll just continue my rest of my night. But hit my Discord. Hope you enjoy my review, and hope y'all listen to talk to me, because I know y'all love to listen to me. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And Replay Game, appreciate y'all. I will have the timestamp, so if you want to go to whatever store you want to start with, or just pop me on and just listen to me while you're cleaning, or you're going to work, or you're doing things, all right? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And y'all will be on this call right in 5 minutes, all right? I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Oh, don't forget, the members, I will do the next set of chapters, and I'll have it uploaded for y'all. I just gotta sit here and listen to it. do my commentary, upload it for y'all. And the passing review, I ain't forget about that. I got talk about what I want to talk about and give you a pre-recorded review on that. And the Melody Cherie thing, I might just end up doing a live, and I might do a live on Tuesday and talk about some random topics that's happened lately, and that could be probably one of the topics. All right, so y'all join me. Until then, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.